Today I want to talk about something that really pisses me off, okay? And this is something that can be applied to all areas in life, okay? So I'll give you an example, right? I get tons of students that want to learn swimming from me, all right? And they all tell me their stories, their backgrounds, right? And some of them, they come from a good place. They want to learn, they want to get better. And we work together one-on-one and they get better. Done. But there are cases where I meet a lot of clients or students that just don't have the right mental mind frame to doing something or just accomplishing things in life. And these are the talkers. These are the people who just don't get anything done. They just keep talking and just blowing hot air in my face. And I just need to cut them out of my life. Say, I can't help you because you can't help yourself right now. And I'll give you an example, right? Like I would get a student like saying to me like, hey, Justin, yeah, I want to learn how to swim and I've seen your videos and I want to learn from you. I'm like, okay, great. When can you get started? And they'd be like, oh, I'm busy. I got a lot of work to do. I was hoping we'd start like 2 weeks from now. I'm like, okay, you really want to learn how to swim, but you don't really have the time to start right now, you know? And usually they ask me, when can we start? And I say, we can start now if you want. Let's get it done now. Today is the best day to start. Starting now. Not January 1st. Not the new year. Not when you realize it's too late. It's just... That's the thing, right? Some people don't put in the work. And that's the only way you can accomplish things in life, is by doing the work. Not by talking it out, doing it out. Okay? So this student would be like, oh yeah, I can start 2 weeks from now. Okay, let's start 2 weeks from now. And then I would say, how many sessions would you like? And they'd ask me the question, well, how many sessions do I need in order to learn swimming? I'm like, it depends on you, buddy. It depends on how much work you got to put in. And I tell them, honestly, if you are a beginner swimmer, if you want to get better at swimming, you got to put in the work. You got to do the work. It's just like going to the gym 3 times a week, minimum, in order to accomplish your fitness goal, whether it's losing weight, gaining muscle. You can't just swim once every 2 weeks. You can't just expect to miraculously learn how to swim by spending 1 hour with me in the pool. That's not how it works. That's not how the body works. The body is a very stubborn entity. It doesn't want to change. You have to smack your body. You have to shock it every time. When you go into the water, when you lift that heavy weight, when you do the things that you don't want to do, over time, the body gives in. Over time, the habits kick in. Over time, you start making gains. You start making changes to your life. So, the honest truth to if you want to learn how to swim is you've got to put in the time. You got to put in the work. You got to work at it. This is like common sense for me, but most people, I've all sorts of backgrounds and ages, it doesn't make sense to them. So this is why I'm making this video. This is because I'm ranting and I'm pissed off at these people that waste my time and these people that write comments on my videos on YouTube saying like, oh, that's good for you, you can swim, but I can never swim, or I can never overcome my fear of the water. Well, did you put in the work? How many times did you go in the deep end? How many times did you step foot on the pool deck and do the things that I taught you in my previous videos? None! Okay, so if you want to overcome your fear of the deep end, you've got to go to your local pool every day. Like I said in the previous video, treat it like your room. When you treat it like your room, you spend your time in your room every day. Okay, you've become familiar with the room. You got to get acquainted with the deep end. So that means one day, just hanging around the deep end on the pool deck, okay? Just get to know the environment. Make it familiar, okay? When something's new, we all get scared of it. It only happens when over time, when enough time passes that we treat it like it's nothing. All right? I was freaking out when I first entered the deep water when I was a young kid. I thought I was going to drown because I didn't know what I was getting into, okay? But over years and hours of spending time in that water, I treat it like nothing. It's like my room. When I'm in deep water, wherever I am in the world, it's nothing new. It's the same principles, okay? Through and through. So, if you want to overcome your fear of the deep end, spend time in the deep end, okay? One day, you just hang around the pool deck. The second day, you put your feet into the water and you just sit on the pool deck, wearing a life jacket. The third day, you wear that life jacket again, you sink your body slowly into the deep end, you hold onto the wall, and you just get comfortable. You wrap a noodle around you. You grab a kickboard if you have to. Move a little bit. Crawl like Spider-Man against the wall. Do whatever it takes. You just have to do the work. You got to put in the hours. Instead of just complaining and bitching and moaning on YouTube, or just saying to me or others like, oh, I will never swim. I can never swim. I'm going to put all my faith into the next generation, my children. And then you see all these parents. What do you see at your local community center? You see all of these parents sitting at the pool deck, watching their kids being taught by a teenager how to swim. And they pay to do this. If I had a kid, I would just spend time with my child in the water, playing, having fun, getting used to the water. The biggest problem I see is the parents themselves can't even swim, so they pay someone else to teach their kids how to swim. That's not the way it works for me. It's not the priority. The priority is for the parents to learn how to swim first, and then the parents can teach the kids how to swim. It would be like me asking you, how much for bike lessons? I need you to teach my child how to ride a bike. That is so stupid, doesn't it? You should learn how to ride the bike first, and then you can teach your child how to ride the bike after. So, I'm just tired of the excuses. I'm tired of people complaining. These are just like full-grown adults that make up these excuses. And this is not just swimming. This pertains to all aspects of life. Like, I will never be rich. I will never lose weight. I will never swim. I can never learn the guitar. I can never do this. I can never do that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? My God. The excuses. All of that energy you waste with doubt and just telling me this to my face. And you know what? I don't want to engage with these people. I don't. There's no point. What should I say? Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. You are right. You will never learn how to swim. Are you happy now? Okay. So first of all, you've got to overcome this here before you can do anything outside here. You know what I'm saying? Overcome these mental roadblocks that you have in your mind, whether it's losing weight or learning how to swim, playing guitar, living in another country, all of these things. Yesterday I had this weird conversation with a neighbor of mine. He said he can never find a girlfriend. And he's given up on finding a girlfriend. I'm like, why? He's young, he's good looking, he's got a job, he's well-rounded. But in his mind, he says to me, I can never find a girlfriend. Justin, I'm like, oh my God. You know, these mental roadblocks. Never say never. Never. I can never set up a roadblock in front of me, okay? Look at me. What am I doing right now? I'm recording a video for you guys. I'm making a YouTube video every day. It's hard work, yeah. But you see me doing the work, right? You see me uploading every day, right? You see me working hard, right? I admit I didn't work as hard as I should have in the past with my YouTube videos. I didn't really care about YouTube that much. I didn't really have a goal. I didn't have that motivation. I didn't have that push. But I was always on YouTube every day. I was watching videos nonstop on YouTube. I gave up on TV a long time ago. I barely watch movies. I barely watch TV shows. For me, all of my media content is YouTube these days. So I'm putting in the work that I should have done a long time ago. It will take however long it takes for me to get 22,000 subscribers, 23,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, 2 million subscribers, 20 million subscribers, however long it takes. People ask you, how long does it take to blah, blah, blah? How long does it take to do this? That's the wrong question. This is what I've learned. The people who do the work don't say anything at all. Their work speaks for themselves. When you see Bruce Lee, you see him without a shirt. You don't have to say anything. He doesn't have to say anything to you. His body speaks for himself. He did the work. Arnold Schwarzenegger, iconic bodybuilder. His body speaks for himself. He did the work, guys. Like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, these people that made massive amounts of wealth, they did the work. You watch all their biographies. You see them struggling, failing, making mistakes, but they kept at it. They kept working hard. They kept busting their asses. You see these musicians, they're all starving, eating shit, dealing with like terrible shows, band breakups, heartbreaks, just like record label disputes. But they did the work. They got to where they got because of the work. So whatever you want to do in life, you've got to do the work, is what I'm saying, okay? I know this sounds very offensive maybe to you. I apologize, but that's not my intention for this video. My intention is for you to realize the truth, okay? To motivate you, I make these videos for you guys. I don't love swimming, but I like helping people. And the only way I can help people is by helping them do the things that I can do really, really well. And that's what you should be doing as well in this world. Help others by helping them with the things that you are really good at. Whether you are good at being a doctor, good at being a swimmer, good at being a guitarist, good at being like this or that. Help others. That's why I make these videos, okay? That's all I have to say. Again, I love you guys. This is my tough love. Just think of me as your father would be talking to you. Okay? So, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And subscribe to my channel. Please. Because, yeah, I do it for you guys. Okay? Love you. Take care. Bye.